It's Saturday night, and you know what that means. It's time for fighting and time for.
It's time for Dynamite. Oh, no, it's time for Collision After Dark, baby.
Wow. We're in the future. Hit it.
It's Collision After Dark, baby.
Kaboom! Kapowie! It's Saturday night. They say it's all right for fighting. I don't believe a word they say. I'm the JFB, James from Boston.
And I'm, of course, the patron saint of all of professional wrestling. I am that gingered up, bubbly son of a bitch. I go down smooth. I'm Canada Dry, damn it.
Yeah, he is. And part of this trio, of course, he's a permanent fixture on pretty much 99.99% of our podcasts on our podcast network. Why don't you give a hey ho there, Golden Graham?
What's going on, gentlemen? It's Golden Graham here for the second time today.
Yeah. So you were on Magic Wrestling?
Yes, I was. Yep.
Okay.
You can say I'm the busiest man on this channel, apart from you two.
I'm telling you, seriously.
You know, they say Dove is 99% pure.
Yeah.
So what's the other 1%? Is that like Jello or something?
No, they cut it. They cut it with baking powder or baking soda. Oh, you're talking about soap.
Yes.
I don't know what they put into it. Maybe it's just water, but it's like kind of sketchy water from like a gutter.
I remember seeing an ad, I think in Mad TV. Dove is 99% pure, and then it was cut open, and there's like pie filling inside.
I for one would be 100% behind like a bar soap with a gooey center that's like blueberry pie. Like that would be my ultimate dream.
And it's edible.
It's edible. Yeah, it's edible.
Wash.
Yeah, just squeeze a little bit.
We should get a bar of soap that actually has something valuable, so you're rewarded when you actually use the whole bar of soap.
Do you know
what? For kids, that'd be brilliant. You're washing me, it's like I want the prize.
Yeah, there's a candle company that's putting diamonds in their candles. You can win like $100,000 diamond.
I think like 6-7 years ago, I bought one of those candles for my wife.
Yeah,
she got a nice ring out of it.
Yeah,
like $100-$200 ring, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, let's face facts. It's a way to keep bringing in customers and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Oh, so they do this all the time. It's like
that's their gimmick.
Yeah. So, who watched Dark Side of the Ring? I finally did. I caught up. I'm all catched up.
Yeah, that was a interesting story. I forget who it was. They said Junkyard Dog, one of his biggest mistakes is you can't do what the white man do.
Yeah, Tony Atlas said that.
Yeah.
And expect to have a job.
Yeah, because there's different standards.
Yeah. See, I always knew Junkyard Dog was over. That was never debatable in Mid-South. I didn't realize to the epic proportions of which he is over. Like I could not believe that he was that over. He was he was probably more popular than Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah, Mid-South he was for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But even in WWF, the crowd would just go nuts when Junkyard Dog came up.
Oh yeah. I remember going as a kid, and I was like, "Oh, it's Junkyard Dog," even though he was a shell of what he was in Mid-South. I mean, damn, that guy had charisma coming out of the yazoo.
Yeah, so I think even if they put an intercontinental title on him, it would have been really.
It would have been decent for them to do that. Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, the hard lesson though is don't do drugs, kids. Don't do crack because.
Yeah. Well, they also said that Vince wasn't interested in attracting the black market.
Yeah.
at that point.
Are you shocked by this?
Craziness.
I'm not. That guy's
And how long did it take him to think about? Oh, maybe we should get the black market in on this.
when The Rock started becoming big.
Yeah,
That's
Basically.
when he started caring. Is when The Rock was. So let's get started with Collision After Dark. Wow. We saw it with a really cool video package of Hobbs and Dustin Rhodes, Roddy, Samoa Joe talking about and hyping up the Owen Hart Invitational Tournament. I guess they're not doing belts again this year. They're going to just do the trophies.
no, they do the belts still.
Oh, okay. Because they don't show the belts. They just show that stupid trophy. And I'm like,
They show the belt in the bracket.
oh, okay, cool. Okay. So then we go directly to MJF, and he's taking on one of our interns. Tony Khan called us, and we said, you know what, Tony Khan? We have an intern. His name is Kip Moist. And that's our intern. You're more than welcome to do whatever it is you want to do with him. And sure enough, Hamilton's own is Morst, but I prefer to call him Kip Moist. So I like that the champ comes out looking a little bit like Apollo Creed from Rocky, like the Star Spangled, tights and the little elbow pad with a dig to Canada.
What did it say? I didn't quite catch that.
Probably it's I hate Canada. Like I hate Maple Leaf.
Oh, you didn't actually see it.
Yeah, you don't. I'd have to pause and like zoom in and like enhance, to get an idea about what it said. But you knew it had a maple flag on it. You knew it wasn't something nice about Canada. So we get the squish match of the night. Then he lays out a challenge, and out comes this guy who looks like he should be a bouncer at like a country western bar. Like he should not be walking down this ramp, but we are saved. We are saved by Ethan freaking Page, which goes into match 1A. MJF puts out, I'll take anybody from Hamilton. Here comes Ethan Page. Page is on a tear. That opening part of that match was all Ethan Page, and it was beautiful to showcase this guy. Finally, we're finally getting the Ethan Page that we should have got from day one. It's a crime against humanity that they didn't give him the rub, and now we're finally seeing it. Canada Dry, go first. 1 and 1A.
Absolutely loved seeing Ethan Page cut the face promo.
Yes.
Just giving him I love the story of his dad getting a job in Hamilton and work a labor job.
Yeah.
And just like, that's the only thing you'll ever do. And he's like, no, I'm going further. And I love that story. Ethan Page to me is a guy who can be he can be your top guy possibly.
Oh yeah.
Sky's the limit for this guy.
Yeah.
To me, he's equal to at least Ricky Starks.
Yeah. I can see it. Golden Graham, your thoughts?
Okay, so first I was extremely angry because I was like, I don't need the world champion being in squish matches. Like, he's beyond that. I don't need. But I really enjoyed this side of Ethan Page. I didn't know if I would like him as like really full of fire, vigor, babyface, but he was so good tonight. Oh my gosh, like I loved it, and the match was great.
Yeah,
they could run it back next week, whenever, and I would be thoroughly enjoyed and entertained by it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can't deny the fact that he's got the it factor. I mean, I think he always has. I think promoters don't see it, and they just book him in these horrible storylines.
Do you know what I would do with Ethan Page right now?
What?
I think we talked about this. I would do a feud with him and Scorpio Sky.
Yeah, We did talk
that
about
would be
that.
good.
Would be a great freaking feud because Scorpio Sky's coming back bad. He's coming back as a heel. I mean, he cut a heel promo. The first Collision. So, man, love me some Ethan Page. We go to match number 2. Holy Christopher Columbus. Dustin Rhodes is going to be taking on Powerhouse Hobbs. This is an Owen Hart quarterfinal. It should be a physical match. Here's some of my notes. Should be a physical match. Hobbs is in control early and very often. QT distracts. Hobbs clobbers. That's going to be the theme of this match. Dustin gets gushed. He gets gnarled open. He's bleeding. Lots of good reverses by Dustin Rhodes. The code red was awkward. It looked like he just missed the spot. But overall, really great. It was a great match. It was a really good match that showcased Dustin for a change. So, Golden Graham, you go first.
I mean, the match was good, but I didn't care. Like, there's just something about this that it didn't click with me. And I don't know what it is because I like Dustin. I want to see Hobbs do something substantial, but just for me, this didn't work. I don't know why.
Okay. Canada Dry?
I think it worked. I think what you're thinking of is you knew who was going to win. It was so predictable.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. We knew Dustin's there to put people over at this late end of his game, and they're kind enough to let him kick ass while he's doing it.
Yeah.
So
maybe you're right. That might be what it is.
Yeah, you knew Hobbs was walking away with it.
Yeah.
There's no way they're letting Dustin win the Owen Hart Foundation tournament.
Yeah.
But I did like the part about like Dustin saying, I missed you, Owen, and like because he was actually good friends with Owen.
Yeah.
So I like that part. I like the interference from QT as well.
Yeah.
Because it's like you only won because of QT. Just like that little edge and giving Dustin a way to save face.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. New brings up a really interesting. He poses something fun match, but it's time for Will Hobbs to ditch QTV. I wouldn't be sad if it happened.
I think it would have to be like a face turn.
Yeah.
Where
he just doesn't have the look of a face. He's got that look of a straight heel. I think that's going to be the bitch about booking him. Is he doesn't look like a baby face.
Well, when he was Willpower, he was doing it pretty good.
Okay. I'll give you that one. That's scores 1-0 for Canada Dry.
We'll keep track of this through the show. Yep.
So we get a Roderick Strong and Samoa Joe video package hyping up their main event match. Really good promo. Let's go to match number 3. So Tony Khan listens to the show, watches it, and called us and said, I need not just one, but I need 2 interns. And I said, well, who's the second match going to be? He goes, it's going to be Miro. And I said, I got the perfect person for you. Him and his buddy work for us. They're Work Horseman 1 and Work Horseman 2. You're getting number 2 because he's kind of smaller. And that's exactly what he got. Intern Work Horseman number 2. Miro in control looks sharper than a couple weeks ago. Looks really sharp. Looks in great shape. Miro in control. Intern got a couple of offensive blows in and punches and kicks because apparently he's got an MMA background. So next time I won't make fun of his coffee. Canada Dry, your thoughts on the third match?
Do you think they're called the Workhorsemen because it helps them with booking? Like, we got to get these guys. They're the workhorse, man. They work hard.
Yeah. I mean, it works now. If I'm like a local, like indie promotion in and around Ontario, you're damn right. I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, you guys want a job? You guys want to do some work for us?
They're the workhorse, man. Yeah, it's like you think, like, hey, we can.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a nice little squish match. I still don't know what they're doing with this character.
I don't either. I think we'll find out sooner than later.
Because it seems like the same old Miro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It very much does. Yeah.
Like, why is he saying game over when that's not his gimmick anymore?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Like he's too lazy to think of a new one?
Probably. I mean,
it's changed a little bit. He's forsaken his wife this time now, so.
Yeah. Yeah, CJ
really
Perry.
Game over for him, really.
Golden Gray, what's your thoughts on the third match?
I mean, it's a glorified squish match.
Yeah.
But I agree with you, JFB. He looks crisper. He looks better in the ring.
Yeah.
I think once you give him another week or two, I think he's going to hopefully go back to being that old Miro we got when he was TNT champion, where he was just destroying everybody left and right and looking real good with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a long time coming. It's been, what, a couple years since we've seen that?
Year and a half, somewhere around there. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Man, oh man. Go to commercial. We come back. Tony Schiavone is in the ring. I love Schiavone. I just love him. I love Schiavone rocks and Lois rules. That's always been my motto. Out comes Bullet Club Gold. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot take this group seriously as a faction with the Gun Club in tow. JY says he doesn't like the energy. He wants to bring the energy up. Guns join because they're the best in the world. Then they list off their accomplishments. And let's be realistic. They did beat FTR. They did beat the Acclaimed. They were tag champs. So, I mean, I guess they have a little bit of stroke to say, yeah, we might be the best in the world. And then we found out that for the match, Ricky Starks and Soft Serve Soda Jones, Bullet Club is banned. They go crazy. They don't understand. Why are we banned from ringside? And then they start jaw-jacking about CM Punk and FTR. And then they come back and, it's FTR, it's Punk, it's Starks, and we get a face-off. So, man, lots to unpack here. Canada Dry, you go first.
Okay, so I really like this new the Bullet Club.
Yeah,
I like what they're doing here. I don't mind the guns a part of it because it makes sense. Gun Club,
yeah,
bullets, it just makes sense. But what I don't like is now Jay White and Soda Pop Jones.
Yeah,
they're going for the tag team titles now. When you just brought in a tag team,
yeah,
that I don't like that at all. You guys should be focused on singles. These guys should be going for the tag titles. I mean, I don't like that booking at all. I think that's poor booking.
Yeah, I agree. Tony, you take
Jay White should be focused on CM Punk.
Yeah,
and keep Juice chasing after Ricky.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. TK, I know you are Con Baby. I know you're out there, you jabroni, listening to us. My God, start listening to us.
Who else should join Bullet Club?
Nobody else. Not right now.
Only 4.
I think 4 for right now. Because I think now that they have a deal with New Japan, we'll start seeing other members of Bullet Club.
I want to see the Vancouver boy.
Who?
Phantasmo.
Oh, El Phantasmo. That's right. I forgot he's from Vancouver.
I want to see him join.
That would be nice.
I didn't know he was from Vancouver. I'm a fan now.
Okay. I have always liked Phantasmo. I always liked his gimmick. I liked his look. He's a straight up winner. So Oh.
Caleb was like, "Hey, look, it's Logan Paul."
At least he looked better than Logan Paul looked in the ring today. Oh, that was a pot shot at Logan Paul. What is he going to do? Sue me? Go right ahead.
What's he gonna do? Talk about shit about us on his YouTube channel?
Oh no, that's right. Go
Hey,
give us
that's what
more.
we're doing.
Yeah, duh. I mean, go ahead, mention us on your YouTube show.
Please tell your millions of followers about us. That would be great.
Yeah, that'd be fan-fucking-tastic. Bastards. Golden Graham, your thoughts on the Shivani Bullet Club Gold shenanigans?
I hate the Guns. I'm a broken record with it. I don't care about them. I don't want to see them. But like, yeah, and it makes no sense. I don't understand, because this whole thing started with Juice and Jay going after the tag titles, going after FTR, and they're like, "Oh no, we're going to bring the Guns to do that."
Yeah,
like, but why? Like,
but they're not.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, why are they bringing in the Guns? Because now it's sort of just it's redundant. It's two tag teams basically in Bullet Club Gold.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
I mean, Noob brings up a good point too. If they can get a working relationship with Impact, Ace Austin and Chris Bay would have been a hell of a lot better than the Guns.
Especially because over WrestleMania weekend, FTR teased the match with Austin and Bay.
Yeah. I mean, it makes more sense, but
no to Chris Bay because he doesn't like Bret Hart.
Well, we'll just call him the guy formerly known as Chris Bay.
Yes.
It'll just be a thumbs up. Anytime we refer to him, we'll just do thumbs up. We go to our fourth match. Already in the ring, soft serve Soda Jones, and in comes Ricky Starks, who has the best entrance music. I know you guys disagree, but that's how I
like his music.
That's how I start my run every single morning. I think he's got the best.
Do you hold your head like this?
Yeah, I go like this, and then I go, time to run, and I take off. Nasty trip
will be televised.
Yes. So here's some of my notes. Nasty trip by Starks. His face went right into those ropes. All I could think of is Enzo taking it when they were fighting the Vaudevillians, and his head snapped back and
knocked himself out. That was bad.
Ugh. Soft serve is killing it. Soda Jones is using the ropes. He's pretty much been on the offense this entire match. Like, Ricky Starks he got punished. Like, I don't know if this was on purpose or not, because
I think it was.
Yeah. I don't know. But these guys look like they're slugging the hell out of each other. So I like the fact that Soda used his wife's move in the ring.
He's just trying to latch on to everyone else.
Well, I mean, Andrade does it, and Buddy Matthews does it. So
I can do it too. Look, guys.
Yeah, I can do it too.
I'm the wife.
Yeah.
How much we talk so much smack. Smack talk with Soda Jones all the time.
I'm telling you, we could go on for hours. I like it. I like the pace it was slow and very methodical. I actually enjoyed the pace of this match. Thinking back on it, it made a lot more sense. Both of these guys are mat technicians. They're not high flyers. They're not going to be doing all this crisscross applesauce in the ring. But man, I love Ricky Stark's spear. It's freaking phenomenal. And then, of course, here comes Bullet Club Gold for the shenanigans. But wait, as they have the ring surrounded and they're about to attack poor Ricky Starks, here comes FTR and CM Punk for the save.
Here comes FTR and Punk on a Sunday stroll for the save.
Yeah, like da, da, da. Yeah, listen to Chicago, the band, and they're just like taking their sweet ass time walking up the stairs.
I think they didn't dance like Jeff Hardy. Hold on, let me dance first. Well, my brother gets his ass kicked.
Oh man, yeah, that's pretty much how the Hardys work nowadays, isn't it? Oh man, Golden Graham, your thoughts?
Well, first off, I know you have a couple of different nicknames for Juice Robinson. You've called him Soda Man Jones, but you also call him Soft Serve.
Yes.
Since you're actually coming around to him, I think we should call him Hand Dipped from now on. Upgrade him a little bit.
I'm all right with that.
We can all have our own names. I'm calling him Soda Pop Jones.
No, but like I enjoyed this match. It was really good. Like it's the best match that I've seen between Starks and one of the Bullet Club guys.
Yeah.
And I'm pleased with that because it's nice to not see the same match over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Cat in the Dry, take it away.
Yeah, this is a perfect example of how they're running Collision.
Yeah.
Is they want to have longer quality matches.
Yeah.
Rather than just some quick little 5-minute jobs.
Yeah. I will say, yeah, like, because you brought up the pacing, like, this show flew by for me.
Yeah.
Like, I looked over and saw that it was like an hour and 10 minutes in. I'm like, where did the time go?
Yeah.
Especially after watching something earlier today that was 3 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh, geez. Hey, at least it was under 4 hours this time.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was one part where Soda Pop Jones, he speared Ricky Starks, and that spear was horrible.
Oh, that was atrocious.
that was one. I was like, come on.
That was atrocious.
But to be fair, it makes Ricky's look so much better.
Oh, yeah.
But also, it's all about the person selling, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Juice knows how to sell.
Yeah. So I don't know if Ricky didn't sell it well.
No, it was just a bad spear.
Yeah.
He didn't do it right.
I was hoping Ricky Starks would have no sold that move and just let him bounce off, because that's essentially what it looked like. It looked like he tried to blow him over with a feather, and I was like, "What? Don't sell that move. Don't sell that. No, punish him for doing a bad move like that." Candy Dry, your thoughts?
You know what we need in wrestling now? We need guys like the $1 Million Man sticking money in people's throats. We need something like that. Like, we're missing that little thing where after the match, like, they do something like shave off their head and shit. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that time in wrestling.
That's old school, man. That's so old school.
Yeah, they got to bring something like that back.
You know what I would love to see? I would love to see a hair versus hair or a mask versus mask match. In the traditional way as it's done in Mexico, where you lose your hair, that's it. You don't grow it very long again. Or if you lose your mask forever. It's gone. And
who would you put in the mask versus mask match?
I mean, I would love to put Jalistico and Fuego del Sol as kind of a goodbye to since he's not technically under contract.
Yeah, because you don't want to put in any of your main guys like
no. Fuego del Sol, he's got
Fuego del Sol needs to lose that mask anyways because it doesn't do him any favors.
I mean, unfortunately, as of he's no longer under contract as of 23 hours ago.
Yeah.
July 1st, his contract expired. So
yeah. So I mean, what a fitting way to send him away to send him without a mask.
Does Fuego del Sol do podcasts in his mask?
I don't know. I'm curious.
Maybe.
Probably.
I'll tell you this. So I've been to Mexico 3 times. I'm in the Tijuana. We don't want to talk about that. But we'll talk about when I went to Mexico City and I went to a wrestling match and we were walking
and a hockey fight broke out.
And a hockey fight broke out by all means. Of course, hockey fight's always going to break out. No, the entrance where the wrestlers go in, these guys wear their masks in public. There were a couple of them walking down. I saw Dr. Wagner Jr. I saw Blue Demon Jr. So I saw them wearing their masks, and I was like, wow. And
so if you're going out to lunch at say McDonald's, you got to wear your mask.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. It's not just kayfabe for them; it's their life.
Yeah,
Mexico, they take it that serious.
Yeah,
Santos was in comics.
Yeah,
like he was buried
Movies?
in his mask.
Yeah, he was buried in his mask, and his identity is not public knowledge at all. Like there's no way to look it up, or it's not recorded anywhere. Like these guys
Still to this day.
Still to this day, yeah.
They held that kayfabe on him. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, that's their version of kayfabe. Like, it's a big deal. Like, when Santos Escobar actually had to ask his father if it was all right for him to lose the mask when he was in WWE. And his father said, if that's what you want, if you can live with it, then sure. So,
yeah, that's why it was a big deal in WCW when Ray lost his mask with absolutely zero build-up.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Or when they Hoovy and I mean all those, they were unmasked.
Bischoff did that a lot. It was stupid.
Yeah, because you know why? Because he didn't see the marketing potential like Vince saw it. Like, that's why Vince liked mask guys, because he could sell the mask, and he could sell it at like a 500% upcharge. You know.
But I see Bischoff's point as well, is that he was like, people don't know who this guy is. They don't see the personality. That's where he's going with that.
I mean, but to be fair, like, I know who Rey Mysterio is. If you
well, now you do.
Yeah,
I knew before. And honestly, like, when he took his mask off, I was like, man, put it back on, because the mask did more for you.
Yeah, because
he looks so young.
Yeah, he looked like he was 14.
I think it helped Juventud without the mask. I was able to show his personality more.
Yeah, but Hoovy doesn't wrestle in the mask. Still,
not anymore.
Yeah, ever since he lost it, he does not wrestle. Same him and Seco play.
Yeah, they honored the tradition.
Damn it!
We lost the mask. We're done for life.
Yes, exactly.
Let us all eat tacos.
We're now in the presence of. Speaking of which, before you know what, hey, Canada Dry, happy Canada Day!
Yes,
thank you.
I totally forgot. It's still technically today, so yeah.
Yes, it is. It is still Canada Day.
Yeah,
for another few hours.
Question: what is Canada Day? Like, what's it celebrate?
It is our Independence Day.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, this is when we got on the old dial tone phone with the little thingy.
The rotary phone.
Yeah, the rotary phone. Hello, this is the Prime Minister of Canada. Hello, Queen. Yes. Is it okay if we do our own thing? Oh, it is. Okay, thank you very much. That's how we did it. We didn't start no war or anything. We're just like, can we please be our own? We'll keep you on the money. We'll keep you on the money. Okay, deal.
This is the most Canadian thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Only in Canada would they be like, no, we don't
sent them a package of maple syrup and good
stuff. Yeah, like we don't have to. We don't have to. Yeah, we don't have to fly planes and bomb the hell out of them. Hey, do you really need us? No? Okay, cool. It'd be all right if we just ditched and, like, that's the most Canadian
thing. We sat this one out. Thanks. America, you got us.
Yeah. America, unfortunately, America's like, we don't like you. We're going to go to war.
No, that's how we handle America in the wars. We're like, yeah, we're going to sit this one out. Is it okay? We're like, you got us for this one? Okay, thanks, buddy.
Timbits are 10 for $1. So, I'm going to be
we just pay our way with Timbits and all that kind of stuff.
We'll ship you whatever is left over.
So our army's done eating the Timbits. You can have them.
Oh, I love Timbits. I miss Tim Hortons so much. I miss it. Absolutely miss it.
Do they not have Tim Hortons way down that far?
No, they're in like Ohio and Indiana. Like they're coming down.
They're slowly expanding.
Yeah. Oh, they got better coffee.
Is it popular in America?
Yeah.
Oh, people like it.
Yeah, mostly because the Northerners.
Do they associate with Canada when you see Tim Hortons?
Oh yeah.
It's all the old people up north who moved down to the warm of Florida.
Oh, and they're like, hey, look, it's a Timmy's. Let's go in.
Take off. Hey, I want my freaking Tim Hortons.
They're like, hey, I'm in the Canadian Embassy, eh? No, this is the Tim Hortons, sir. That's the same thing.
I'll take a dozen Timbits, please. Thank you.
brought my passport. Can I get a refill?
Yeah. Well, it's like like the Mecca place to go, and when you're out west is In-N-Out, and for decades and decades they would not cross the Mississippi. They would stay all west, and now they're opening up like locations all over the freaking place. Like by 20,
If we're gonna talk food, American food, I love Five Guys.
Five Guys is really good.
Five Guys knows how to make a burger, man.
Yeah, but In-N-Out, nobody makes a burger like In-N-Out. You get it. Yeah, just trust
Wait
me.
till you try a Triple O's burger. When you come visit me in Vancouver, me and you are going to go to Triple O's, or we're going to go to White Spot.
Okay.
Triple O's is their fast food version, but we'll go to White Spot. I'll take you out for dinner.
Okay.
We'll have a big old White Spot burger.
Okay.
And you'll say this is the best burger you've ever had.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm down for it. No doubt about it. Because
as Joseph Graham, you make your way here too. That applies to me as well.
Okay.
So we get Christian Cage because we don't deserve Christian Cage. We just don't deserve Christian Cage. He's with Luchasaurus, of course. Who's got the belt? Christian Cage has got the belt. Who's the champion? Not Christian Cage. It's Luchasaurus, damn it. So Sean Spears appeared. He mitigates into he just migrates.
So it looks like Sean Spears is a Collision guy then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's good to see Sean Spears.
Yeah, I was happy. I was like, sweet. Where have you been?
I'm like, my God, did Canada just lock him up? I'm like, where have you been, dude? But he comes in and he challenges Luchasaurus, but Christian says, no, I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to have an open champion and open championship. You got to earn get into it. You got to earn that belt. And Sean Spears says, I'll talk to you later. And he leans over and goes, looks at Luchasaurus and goes, champ. And then Christian Cage does this.
Yeah.
Immediately gets in front.
It's a good segment.
I love it because we know what this is building up to, and it could be as long as it needs to be. Oh, Canada Dry. Woo. Let's talk about that promo.
There was an interesting thing there that happened. Sean Spears says, anyone can be dangerous. You just have to meet the right people.
Yeah.
What was that about?
I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, Christian said, oh, you've never been dangerous. And all I think about is the first time Sean Spears was on AEW, he broke a chair over Cody Rhodes' head.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, that was kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
But yeah, could he be the Bullet Club Gold member? Another?
I mean,
could be, yeah.
That's what I was thinking because he's like, you haven't met the right people.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'd love to see him. Maybe the Guns can be I don't know, somebody plant drugs on him or something. So they got to spend at least 5 or 10 in the cookie.
He would be an upgrade over Juice Robinson for sure.
Oh God, yeah, he'd be an upgrade over anybody. I love Sean Spears.
Sean Spears is an upgrade over Juice Robinson, but Juice Robinson is an upgrade over the Guns. Okay,
that's true. Yeah,
you hate
a trio,
so
damn it.
much.
What was that, Canada Jay?
You hate them so much.
I do. They're just they don't do anything. I just don't like them.
Nepotism, I tell you, nepotism.
You're not the only one. I don't like them as much either. I mean, I think they're entertaining as hell. In terms of an entertainment aspect, they're freaking hilarious. I got no problem with that at all.
I'm just glad I didn't have to hear their stupid entrance music tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Great entrance. He just hates them. Respect your hate. We respect your hate.
We do.
If someone loves something, we respect their love, and we also respect your hate.
Yeah.
On Collision After Dark as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys want to love and hate us? That's fine. We accept you either way.
Because you know what? I hate Power Rangers.
I'm not a big fan. I watched it, and so I get the fascination with it. But
I mean, that was my childhood growing up.
You know what? I don't care. You respect my hate.
I do. Have I ever said anything?
Okay, you respect the hate.
I do. be kind of hypocritical for me to sit here and talk about the guns and be like, Canada Dry, you're wrong about the Power Rangers.
No, we gotta respect the love. We gotta respect the love. We gotta respect the hate. That's what I'm saying.
All right. I'm like Switzerland. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, this is Jamie Bradley. Okay.
Justin's on the show, and he says, "Don't worry, Joe. I hate them too, man. Oh man. Hey, happy
You're
birthday,
like
Justin."
Switzerland. You're like Switzerland. You're like, tell my wife I said hello. That was that Futurama quote.
I remember that episode of Futurama. I watched it not that long ago. So, oh man, tell my wife I said hello. Golden Grand, what were your thoughts on the Christian Cage?
Oh, I loved it. It was great. Like, he just plays that slimy heel, like the guy with the punchable face, so well.
Yeah.
And I love the red turtleneck to match Luchasaurus. I love all those little details that he does. He's just so great at everything he does. I love it.
Yeah. Man, he's gonna get his ass whipped by Luchasaurus at some point.
It's gonna be glorious.
It's gonna be amazing. You can't pull the trigger and shoot the deer just yet.
No.
But you also got Wardlow coming back to get his title though. I think you are. You're not gonna. You can't leave him like that.
I don't know. I'm interested to see him do something else. He can come back to it, sure, but for now, just do something else.
Yeah, I gotta agree because it just doesn't make.
They say
I don't know.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder, and I think that's what is needed with.
Well, yeah, they're having absence, and this is my prediction. You guys can have your own little predictions. It will be for All Out. It will be Wardlow versus Luchasaurus for the title.
I mean, that's not out of the realm of possibility. No. I just don't see like him winning the TNT belt again seems like a slap in the face at this point. Like, you're ready, kid, for a championship that's like third tier. But, he's not ready for international, and he's definitely not ready for world heavyweight. So, I mean, but telling him that, hey, by the way, you're going to ride the pine again, just be the TNT champion, or occasionally, defends it here and there, and, stupid storylines.
Well, the one thing they need to do is stop hot potatoing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, and I don't know how petty TK can be, but I can see him putting the title back on Wardlow just to say he's held the title the most and not Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
I don't think he's petty.
I don't know if he's that kind of petty. That's like a Vince move.
But
I don't know if it's a TK thing or not.
But what you're doing, though, by all these different times, you're building up his legacy and you're building up these other stars, too. He's taking a break, getting the title back, taking a break.
Yeah.
It sucks while we're going through it, but on paper, it looks great.
Yeah. I don't. He befuddles me. Like, this guy should be a lot better at this stage in the game.
I'm using Wardlow in AEW Fight Forever.
Yeah.
And he kicks ass.
Because he's a big bruiser. So, Justin says Wardlow doesn't need the TNT championship anymore. He should probably go after MJF for the world championship. I mean, that's the storyline.
That should be the end game, yes.
That's the end game.
Like,
and that's the end game after.
That's like, we were talking about that a long time ago when MJF first won it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel like that's even remotely in the cards.
Yeah.
Well, how long does MJF hold this belt for?
I think
the rest of the year. At least the rest of the year.
I'd say he's got to carry it for at least 8 months this time. 8 to 10 months. After that, his next reign needs to be like legitimately long, like almost near Roman Reigns proportions.
So you guys think he loses at Revolution?
Possibly, yeah. I don't want him to. I mean, as a fan, I don't want to. I think he's been the best champion they've ever had.
TK knows who his next champion is. He does.
Oh, of course.
Sure,
He's got his next 5 champs probably.
Oh yeah. I mean, the guy's 5 steps ahead
Well,
of everybody.
You saw like there was a thing like he basically told us the first 4 champions. Like his banner for AEW was literally the first 4 AEW champions on the.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I still think Jericho should have beat Mox the first time.
Ooh.
at Revolution.
Yeah.
Very first time where Mox won it, I think Jericho should have won it, and they should have done that a little bit longer
Yeah.
and got the belt on him after that.
Yeah.
I don't know because that's literally like a week after that is when they went into the pandemic.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I don't know. I think they got lucky with switching the title when they did.
Yeah.
I just don't like how short Jericho's reign was.
Oh, I don't either.
Yeah.
But you had to get the belt on somebody that had a name that is beyond people like us, you know.
Yeah.
And people have heard it, you know, everybody knows who Chris Jericho is. I mean, if you're a rock fan, you know Fozzy, you know, he was on Dancing with the Stars, so there are women who know who Chris Jericho is. Wrestling fans know who Chris Jericho is. So you put that belt on a name, boom.
Part of Jericho was relieved not to haul that expensive thing around anymore, too.
Yeah.
After getting it stolen, so.
Yeah. Man, oh man. Let's go to match number 5, shall we? We have a woman I'm really high on, Lady Frost, and she has to take on Chris Statlander. Here are some of my notes. Where's
JFP, I'd like to apologize ahead of time.
Yeah. Okay. Oh boy.
That's so Canadian of you.
I know. Where is
There's a Timbit in the mail.
Yeah. Excellent. You know, where's Jade been? Like, I know she's got to take time off, but it'd be nice to see her for just some capacity. You know, hey, I'm not ready to come back, but I'm still here.
Yeah.
You know, we finally get to see a decent Frost match because the last match we saw her, she wrestled Taya Valkyrie, or as I call her, Frankenstein's monster. I've never seen anybody that stiff ever. And Lady Frost looks really good. She looked a little lost in the beginning. There were a couple of moves that were botched or hesitations here and there. But she's got it. She started getting her timing back. She's very acrobatic. She's very athletic. Champ looked a little frustrated, which I actually enjoyed because it gave Lady Frost a rub. You know, this is not somebody to sleep on. She's giving me a run for my money. So, Golden Graham, you go first. Your thoughts on the 5th match?
Oh, this was a great match. I really enjoyed it. Like, I haven't seen much of Lady Frost, so I was pleasantly surprised. Like you said, this is the best match that I've seen her in.
Yeah.
I really don't know much about her from the independents or from anywhere else, but
yeah. Okay.
That, and I love that Chris Statlander does sign language. Like,
yeah,
I enjoy that.
Yeah,
it definitely brings that inclusion feeling in, which is AEW is really big on. So
yeah, absolutely. Kind of to draw your thoughts.
All right, JFB. I apologize I don't need to do it again. 10 bits in the mail.
Okay.
I don't see what you see in Lady Frost.
Okay.
Lady Frost to me is not great.
Okay.
She's average at best.
Okay.
She doesn't have the it factor. You watched another one of her matches. Like, this was better than last match.
Yeah.
But not by much.
Okay.
She doesn't have the synergy with her partners. And you can see it. There was a couple parts. There was a couple parts where things weren't flowing well with Stat.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the train wreck that was Taya Valkyrie.
Yeah.
But there's still something there that shows that she doesn't have that synergy to be a pro wrestler.
Yeah. I mean, Noob agrees with you. Lady Frost is passable.
Canada Dry, I accept your hate, okay? No.
No, respect the hate.
I respect your hate.
I respect your hate. I mean,
Is that a shirt? Respect the hate.
yeah. Put on a shirt. I can already tell you right now. Whew, you have no idea, guys. I got t-shirts running around in my brain all the time.
Well, we gotta get that. We gotta get that After Dark shirt fixed up so we can get it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got the right file now?
No, but I talked to him beforehand. He knows what
Yeah.
we need now. So
He talked to me before I went to a higher plane.
So,
in existence.
so I was looking at the video that your wife made. Just like she's got like shirt things that she could throw in there.
she had like my wife went to school for this. Like it's literally she can do it all. She was like, even if I can't get the right file, just send me the pictures and I'll recreate the whole thing for you. So
Hot damn.
yeah, like I said, she's a photographer. Like she went to school for that. So
Okay.
she has a digital imaging degree and everything.
Sweet. Kids go to college.
Well, maybe we got another T-shirt maker on our hands.
Yeah. Kids go to school so you can be a really cool job.
And yet to marry a guy like Joseph Graham.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, you're going to marry someone else.
Kids just go to school, damn it.
It's like, I'm ready for you when you have your job. I'll be waiting.
No, I'm not that. I'm not going to be that creepy old man. Okay, that's okay.
Oh man. We go backstage with Andrade. Woo! Andrade looks pissed. He looks furious. A Latino heat coursing through his veins. Then he says, I want my mask. Then he starts talking while the promo from House of Black is playing. And then, for some reason, I don't know, horribly acts as if he doesn't know that there's a thing behind him. Speaking to him.
Like surprised.
Yeah. Oh, man. Canada Dry.
This didn't, like, I loved the House of Black in this. That was so cool.
Yeah.
But Andrade came off looking like an idiot.
Oh, yeah.
He looked like a whiny little bitch.
Yeah.
What my mask? And he looked like he was dumb.
Yeah.
Like he's supposed to be face.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He
definitely
didn't come off
the
like
baby.
face. He didn't come off like a face. He came like he was,
A doofus.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he should have played it cool.
Yeah.
I got my mask. I'm coming for my mask, and I'm gonna take something off you too. Like he's like gonna be cool like that. Not just like whiny. I want my mask. Like he could have said, "I'm coming to take it back."
Yeah. That would have been a lot better than the which way did he go? Woo, man.
There's a reason why Selena Vega was with
Yes, there's always been a reason why Andrade's had someone to speak for him.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Like
that brother.
Selena Vega did such a great job that when he actually did talk on the mic, it was smooth.
Yeah.
It's because he didn't have to do much.
Yeah, but the way they produced Andrade in WWE was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
In NXT, not on the main roster.
No, even on the main roster.
I liked him on the main roster.
He won gold and he won lots. And when he spoke, it meant something. He was great.
But I do look forward to this match between Andrade and Malachi because in NXT it was amazing.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see it.
Well, it's going to be a trios. Who sides with Andrade? Do we get Los Ingobernables?
Are we supposed to get singles match with Malachi first?
I think so. Yeah.
So he takes on each one of them individually.
Yeah.
Because he's already 2-0 against them.
Yeah.
I don't know who they, because like is he not affiliated with LFI anymore? Like I'm so confused.
I mean, your guess is as good as mine.
Maybe they're waiting for Roosh to come back.
Yeah. He's stuck in Mexico with visa issues, supposedly.
He can't get to Canada, so
yeah. Canada just won't let him in. That's the problem. That guy did something.
Boosh!
That guy did something that would not allow him to go to Canada, and it's probably drugs. I'm just saying. It's just
Why Jeff
probably-
Hardy was written off TV.
Yes.
I mean, there's a reason why.
Matt Hardy's like, can I come to Canada? No, you're with your brother.
Yeah, people talk about the border. you try having a ticket that's not paid and then try to get into Canada. 4 hours I was at the border.
Oh, just because you got an unpaid ticket, really?
I had an unpaid speeding ticket and there was a
Jeez.
bench warrant. And so I explained to him, like, I had no idea. This is before cell phones. Like, I had a BlackBerry, but I never wrote in that I was supposed to pay it. So I was just like, oh my God. It was just,
You know what other things happening crossing the border? You got Americans going across the border with their guns.
yeah,
You can't do that in Canada.
no.
It's not the same rules in Canada. Like, what? I can get my gun. Bam, bam, bam.
No, we have that rule here in America too. It's just it's not enforced most of the time.
There you go. Let's not get on guns.
JFB, do you own a gun?
No, we'll never. I've shot a gun, but I will never own a gun.
Golden Graham, do you own a gun?
Not yet.
Not yet. He's like,
I will.
I'm working on it.
I will, but I wanted to wait till my kids were older.
That's a good way to do it, so the kids don't come in and kill everyone.
Yeah, well, I mean, they wouldn't have access to it, but I also want them to know how to use it. There's a point in me having a gun,
Yeah,
so
yeah. I'm not big on guns until we get better gun control. Then I'll be all right with guns. Like, I don't have a problem. I can't have one in the house. It just
Guns don't kill people. Megatron kills people.
no. The saying is, guns don't kill people. Husbands who come home early do.
Oh, woo, man! We got a bunch of shirt ideas just flowing out of us right now. I'm telling you. Let's
One
get
of the
you
shirt
our
ideas is just the word shirt idea.
shirt idea. That's a big question mark right there.
It's like I had a
Trademark.
great shirt idea, but all I got was a stupid shirt. No.
He says, "Oh yes, that's it. That's our shirt idea right there." Oh man, we're gonna skip the Wheeler promo because that thing was weak sauce. Let's go to Roderick Strong, Samoa Joe. Let me tell
Another
you
one,
something.
weak sauce Wheeler Yuta.
Yeah,
Shirt
weak.
idea.
I felt like I was in a damn Ring of Honor reunion. Like, Ring of Honor went out of business and they got all these guys together from the heyday. You have Samoa Joe. Whoa, we're going to have Roderick Strong. Hi, how about we go ahead and bring Samoa Joe in? Shut up. And then you're just like, wait, Nigel McGuinness is going to be on the microphone.
Kevin Kelly.
And I'm like,
You
you're
think we could get CM Punk for this too? Oh, he's coming!
my God. Man.
It's almost like the ECW one night stand reunion.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. But, before those guys were crippled and old.
Yes.
I'm sorry, man. Seeing Sandman the labor it took for Sandman to just get to the ring
Yeah.
made me so sad. Because at first, when he did, it took him forever to get to the ring because he was drunk. He was legit drunk every time he wrestled. This time, it's not because he's not drunk. It's because he's, he got the body of an 85-year-old man. The beatings that guy took.
Do you remember Sandman's one day in WCW?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
He was drinking and smoking and got fired.
Yeah. Hardcore hack. Yeah.
Shocker.
Hardcore hack. Oh, God. I'll tell you this. I know what he will never sign, and that's hardcore hack or posters with, of like a still of that match. No, absolutely freaking not. He will not sign it. So he got real testy with a fan. So he's like, I'm in a hardcore hack doll. He's like, get that fucking thing out of my face.
You know,
And I'm like 5 people back in line, and I'm like, whew, thank God I only have a Sandman t-shirt. That's it.
Will you sign my Spider-Man Sandman doll?
I love you, Canada Dry.
This is you, right?
oh my god.
Hey, they got a Netflix special about you going on.
Oh man. All right. Here comes Roddy, the Messiah, the backbreaker. Joe looks mean as shit. Joe staring down Punk. Roddy is in fantastic shape, guys.
Yes, he is.
He is in incredible shape for a guy in his 40s. Woo. Thumbs up, buddy. That is a kicking body. He is just cut. I love the fact they opened it up with let's see who can chop whose chest bloody. And that was so pivotal because it built on the story that if you were a Ring of Honor fan, you know how these two were. Now, not as bad as now who CM Punk is going to face, which is Samoa Joe. That's an epic rivalry that CM Punk has never won a match.
That is a cool fact.
Yeah.
They put that out there because like the average fan who didn't follow him Ring of Honor wouldn't know that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So it's great that they're building this tradition and ingraining it in AEW, who's the parent company. Man, that forearm from Joe looked like he knocked a tooth out in Roddy. I mean, that was one hell of a freaking punch. I love the fact that Joe wasn't like he came off as the monster heel. He like bullets are bouncing off of him. Roddy Strong is bouncing off of him.
Yeah.
Like that's how you build a monster heel that isn't 7'5" and weighs 500 pounds. Like, this is how you do it. Samoa Joe looked freaking incredible. The fact that Punk said Gretzky, he's bigger than Gretzky, made me laugh. That is the most USA thing I think I've ever heard in my entire life.
Well, he does know hockey though, so we give him a pass.
He does love hockey. That is true. He had a toe shirt on.
Yeah.
Honestly, when he said that, my mind automatically went to you, Canada. I was like, I wonder how he reacted to that line.
I just laughed. I don't care.
I thought it was hilarious. I'm like, okay. CM Punk thinks he's bigger than Gretzky in Canada. Whatever, buddy. Whatever.
But what he's doing these little things to make people love him again.
Yes. Yeah.
Like when you see CM Punk signing a guy's belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And doing these little things, like how can you not adore him?
Oh, yeah.
No, you know what that's going to do? It's going to make the impending heel turn that much more impactful is what that's going to do.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Because and it's funny because Punk looked happy. He looked really happy. I don't know if that was that's a fake smile. Congratulations. You're an amazing actor because he looked like he was genuinely happy. Hey, me and the fellow Colliders, and they're like, oh, that's the name of our fans, the Colliders. Like that interaction between those three, the action in the ring. Roddy Strong got boarded, strapped down, neck thing. I don't know if it's. I'm hoping to God it's a work and not a shoot. Yeah. Because while CM Punk clears the ring, Medical comes in with the board to try to get Roddy Strong just okay.
I think it's definitely a work.
I hope so.
The TV time remaining was just enough to get him off the spin. Like, come on. Well, if that was a shoot, you would be like, oh no, like they played it perfectly. It was definitely a work.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I was like, well, maybe it's a work. When Adam Cole came out and like just
that's the beautiful thing to do right there to sell the work.
Yeah, because when he buzzed by, he didn't interact with Samoa Joe. He didn't stare down, beat down. He just zoomed down.
And he had no interest in talking to Punk at all. Just he was focused on his buddy.
They just focus on Roddy. Yeah. So, where was Marina? Why was she missing? You think your wife would have been involved too? Like, oh, that would have been a great way to sell it.
Oh, right. She's married to
Marina Shafir.
Yeah, Marina Shafir.
yeah,
All right,
you know
Canada.
what? They should
Yeah.
pair up some of these husband and wives.
Yeah.
Like when they do that with Cole and Britt, it's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I totally agree.
I
100%.
think like put Marina at ringside for Roderick's match, and do the same for
Yeah.
do the same for her. Like have him at corner. Like do these things. It makes us care about you as a character.
Absolutely. 100%. All right. Golden Graham, your thoughts?
Oh, I love this match. Like you said, I just felt like I was watching an old school ROH match.
Yeah.
And like Punk adds so much on the commentary table. Like most of the night I was getting frustrated with commentary. Like
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of like just a heel commentator. I hate it because WWE overdid it.
Yeah.
And McGuinness is so much better than just being the heel commentator.
Yeah.
So when
He's
Punk
got
came
a tweener,
in,
right?
kind of like I just want two commentators who just enhance the story and tell the story. And
Yeah.
I don't need the bickering back and forth. I don't need commentators defending the heels, things like
For
that.
the most part, AEW stays away from that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the problem with Nigel McGuinness is Nigel McGuinness. Like before Punk is Punk, there was Nigel McGuinness. That guy's a prick and a half. And that's being really
Be nice.
Yeah, that's me being polite. But he's a prick. I mean, I've met him several times, either at Ring of Honor shows or I met him at a meet and greet for something. And straight up, wow. I've never seen anybody look so apathetic interacting with people who adore you. Like it just was like, and he carries that persona. That's just Nigel. So like I don't think he's a tweener or a heel. I think he's just being Nigel McGuinness.
Yeah. I like Nigel on the mic. I do.
I do.
Normally I do too. Just tonight it was
Yeah.
plucking my nerves a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like love the match. It was great.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, hot damn. We have come to the point in the show where we talk about what's coming up for this rest of this week. What do we got Sunday?
Tomorrow we have ups and downs.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about if this guy's career is on the up or this guy's career is on the down. And we're going to buy high. We're going to sell low, baby.
Yeah, we'll make some money.
Yeah.
shouldn't it be the other way around? Shouldn't we
Shut
buy
up!
low and sell high?
Shut up! Shut up! Yeah, we'll buy high or sell low.
Yeah, that's it too. We could do that. All right.
The banker telling me what to do.
Damn bakers.
Damn bankers.
All I
You
can
know,
think-
it was Kramer's dream to be a banker.
Yeah.
I did
Almost
not know
committed suicide because he couldn't be a banker.
Yeah.
it's not that serious.
Yeah, but it's just the luxury life of a baker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people say you're a baker, and you're like, yeah, I work in finance.
You know, when I play Monopoly, I always want to be the banker.
You want to slip out the couple extra hundreds into your stack, huh?
Well, you know, the fun thing about board games is if you can figure out a way to cheat.
I can't believe I heard those
knowing.
words come out of a Canadian's mouth.
You know, the best game to cheat on is Pictionary. If you can find a way to cheat on Pictionary,
Wow.
you got your partner, and you like, without them seeing, it's part of like a game within a game.
I want Canada Dry on my team.
Yeah,
Game night at the all effing
I bring
studios.
in money from another Monopoly board just to.
He's essentially just cashing in more money. He's going to make it
I got
even
it all in my
more
pocket.
worthless.
Canada Dry has
I'll buy
inflation down to a science.
Oh yeah, if you bring it, you buy a second Monopoly board just to have the cash on the side, slowly slipping more money from.
Wow.
That's how you do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Canada Dry is our Eddie Guerrero.
Yes, he is.
I'm gonna lie, cheat, and steal.
Just cheat.
Okay.
No lying, no stealing. Just cheat.
Okay. Just cheat. Okay.
And just board games. Just board games.
They're just board games. Yeah. So kids, you're gonna cheat on board games. Don't cheat on your friends.
No.
Don't cheat on your tests. You want
Don't
to get a
steal
good
that
job.
chocolate bar
Yeah.
on your way to school and then have to come back years later when you're a pro wrestler like The Rock and buy everyone chocolate bars.
Yeah. Exactly. You don't want that. You don't want that at all. All right. So, number of bells, favorite match or segment. Canada Dry, you go first. Go.
I'm gonna give this a 4. I'm gonna go with MJF and Ethan Page. That's my favorite match.
Okay.
And segment, I liked Christian Cage and what the hell's his name?
Sean Spears.
Yes, Sean Spears. That was my favorite segment.
All right. Golden Graham.
I'm giving the show like 3.5. Like, it was a good show, solid, nothing horrible, nothing uber spectacular. My favorite match was the main event, just that old school ROH feeling. I really enjoyed it. And then segment, it's the Ethan Page promo for me.
Okay.
Like at the beginning against MJF.
Yeah. Okay. I wish this crowd was into this show as much as I was. I've never seen so many people just sit on their hands when you have pretty much like perfection. Like, it was evenly paced. It was paced out beautifully. I loved it. I loved Ethan Page getting the rub and going against the champ, even though I think I would have preferred it to have been last because he's the champ. I'm old school like that. But that's my favorite match. Probably is going to be the main event because it made my Ring of Honor heart beat again, which hasn't beat in a long time. I miss Ring of Honor like you have no idea. And I tried watching what's currently Ring of Honor. It's missing something. It's not the same. It's missing something. It's AEW wrestling is what it is. It's a little more, it's got a little grittier feeling to it, but it's not any different than Dynamite and Collision and Rampage. So, that main event just, like I just remembered these matches. I remember Nigel McGuinness just covered in blood.
Who else remembers?
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm.
You SOB. Our combined score. Oh, my favorite segment was the Christian Cage. And only because he did this. Like that. Woo! Cannot beat that. He just got right in Luchasaurus's face. So on his back of his head. I loved it. It was just perfection. But yeah, I mean, so that's my favorite segment. So I give it 4 stars. I thought it was a really good show overall. I just wish the damn Canadian audience would have entered.
What do we get? Like 3.8 out of that?
3.5.
Brought it. Well, didn't he give us 3.5? So it doesn't. We both get 4.
Yeah. I don't know. That's math. You want me to do it?
Come on, do the math, Banker Ben.
Oh,
I got you real quick. Hold on.
They had 3.8. That's what I'm guessing.
So we got 4 plus 4 plus 3.5. Divide that by 3. 3.8333 repeat.
So close.
Whoa. Okay. 3.833333 forever.
To infinity.
To infinity and beyond. Oh, man. All right. So, How do you get in touch with us? Well, you can go to our website, effingwrestling.com. Scroll all the way down. It's all our social media stuff. You can do that. You can go to youtube.com/effingwrestling where you can click like and subscribe. But if you look right below us in the description, there's our social media. It's all right there, right over there, just for you. So now you want to find out how to support us. Well, you click like and subscribe on youtube.com/effingwrestling. And there you can have the option of being like a jobber, or you could be like a certain level, depending on how much you give. Will depend on whether you're the champion or you're this or you're that. But Canada Dry, you explained it way better than I just butchered it.
That's fine. They can support us, give us money on the YouTube gimmick.
Yeah.
And if you like t-shirts and you want to support us that way, you can go to Pro Wrestling Tees /Effin Wrestling, and you can have this all Effin Wrestling shirt worn by Natalia Markova.
Yeah. Which I don't have a picture of.
Oh, you don't have it.
I didn't load the pictures onto the overlay.
You gotta love the shirts up on there.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
Well,
you're wearing a shirt though.
I'm wearing a Pickle Rick shirt.
okay, so you get this one right here.
Yes.
There we go. That's the shirt I'm talking about.
Yeah, baby. Of course, you can always get the effing finger shirt like I have, but it looks way better on Natalia Markova. Now, if you like old school wrestling, and we know you do because you watch Dark Side of the Ring, we talk about Dark Side of the Ring. Adrian Adonis is going to have an episode of Dark Side of the Ring. So, you're going to learn a little bit about the guy that we...
I definitely want to do an after show when we do the Adrian episode.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. For me, Adrian Adonis is a great old school wrestler, and it sucks he's not around, but you can always go to ProWrestlingTees.com/Adrian Adonis, where you can get your adorable Adrian Adonis t-shirt. Woo! That's a whole bucket load of words, my friend.
And there goes the advertising for this episode.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, we got to talk about our advertiser. Holy crap.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Whew. You might want to wonder why I'm all distracted and stuff. I didn't have Dubby today. I didn't take a Dubby. I've kind of been lagging all day because I don't get that natural energy, that high that I used to when I was in my 20s. So you go to Dubby.gg and you order this Dubby powder and you get a shaker. And then from there, you go ahead and have these energy drinks. No jitters, no sugars, no maltodextrins, no artificial dyes, colors, or flavors. Everything is pure and natural. Gives you that energy boost that, bam, you're ready to go. If I had that, I'd probably be a lot less distracted. But what are you going to do? Well, you're going to go to w.gg.
Yep.
You're going to go ahead and buy a whole bunch of it.
And you enter code Effin Wrestling for 10% off your entire order.
Yeah, use the code Effin Wrestling, get 10% off at checkout. That's the entire order. And then, bam, sent right to you. So
it's like, bam.
Bam.
Joe Graham, say it.
Bang.
There you go. Bam. All right. On behalf of Canada Dry, the effing GM Joe, Golden Graham, I am the JFB.
And sometimes life is hard.
Yeah.
And sometimes the trail you're walking on in this life, it gets hard. And sometimes you slip and fall. And you're sitting on your ass. You got to pick yourself back up.
Yeah.
Dust yourself off. And remember to just keep fighting.
Woo! Hit the outro.
This has been an effing worldwide media production. You can find us on all social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and others. Head over to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/effing wrestling. And while you're there, click like and subscribe. Want some swag? Head to our store at ProWrestlingTees.com/effing wrestlings. You can find all these links and much more at our awesome website, effingwrestling.com. As the JFB always says, you can book it.